What if I told you that there were only 10 exercises you needed to do, and by doing them, you would completely transform your entire body? These aren't just random exercises. They're the fundamental movements that build a functional, powerful physique, while addressing the specific needs and weaknesses most men develop through decades of sitting, working, and everyday life. And trust me, skip these exercises and I guarantee you will regret ignoring them in 10 years' time. Let's get started. Exercise 1. Squat. Ever notice how many guys in their 40s and 50s struggle just to get up from a chair or play with their kids on the floor? Most men focus on beach muscles while neglecting the fundamental movement pattern that keeps you functional and strong. The squat isn't just another leg exercise. It's the foundation of human movement. This exercise doesn't just strengthen your quads, glutes, and hamstrings. It reinforces the most basic human movement pattern we lose as we age. When you can't squat, you can't live independently. Research from the Journal of Strength and Conditioning shows that men who maintain squat strength into their 60s have 40% better functional mobility than their peers, translating directly to years of independent living later in life. When you need to lift those heavy Amazon packages from your porch, get up quickly from your office chair for an impromptu meeting, or spend a weekend handling those home renovation projects, squat strength is what separates the capable men from those calling for help. It's not just about looking strong in shorts. It's about staying capable when most men your age are slowing down. If back pain or knee issues make traditional squats challenging, don't skip them. Modify them. The Bulgarian split squat puts less compression on your spine while still building incredible leg strength. Got knee problems? Try box squats to control your depth or goblet squats to keep your torso more upright. Here's how to perform a proper squat. Stand with feet shoulder width apart, toes slightly turned out. Brace your core and keep your chest up. Push your hips back and down as if sitting in a chair. Lower until your thighs are at least parallel to the floor. Drive through your heels to stand back up. Keep your weight on your heels, not your toes. Maintain a neutral spine throughout the movement. I recommend doing 3 to 4 sets of 5 to 8 reps with weight that challenges you but allows perfect form. If you can't squat heavy, squat light. But never skip this fundamental movement. But if building fundamental lower body strength is important, our next exercise focuses on the posterior chain that most men completely neglect. Exercise 2. Deadlift. Did you know that 80% of men will experience debilitating back pain in their lifetime? There's one exercise that directly addresses the weakness that causes most back problems. The deadlift isn't just another back exercise. It's the ultimate movement for building a bulletproof posterior chain. This exercise teaches your body the proper way to generate force through your hips and legs instead of your vulnerable lower back. Research shows that proper deadlift training can increase back extensor strength by up to 50%, creating a natural support system that protects your spine better than any back brace or ergonomic chair. When you're hauling that cooler full of drinks from your truck to the tailgate, moving your college kids' furniture up 3 flights of stairs, or spending the weekend splitting firewood at your cabin, deadlift strength is what keeps your back healthy while other guys your age are reaching for pain pills and heating pads. If conventional deadlifts bother your back, don't abandon the movement. Try trap bar deadlifts, which place less shear force on your spine. Still having issues? Elevate the bar on blocks or plates to reduce the range of motion until your mobility improves. Here's how to perform a proper deadlift. Stand with feet hip-width apart. Bar over mid-foot, hinge at your hips, and grab the bar with hands just outside your legs. Lower your hips, flatten your back, and brace your core. Push the floor away through your heels. Keep the bar close to your body throughout the movement. Stand tall at the top. Without leaning back, lower the weight by hinging at your hips first, then bending your knees. Perform 3 sets of 5 reps at 80% of your 1 rep max. This is the sweet spot for building strength without excessive fatigue or form breakdown. But total body development requires more than just lower body strength. Our next exercise builds the pushing power most men lose as they age. Exercise 3. Bench press. We've been told for decades that the bench press is just a vanity exercise. But what if it's actually one of the most functional upper body movements for maintaining strength through middle age? The bench press isn't just for building an impressive chest. It's the fundamental horizontal pushing pattern that maintains upper body strength as you age. Whether you use a barbell or dumbbells, this movement trains your pecs, shoulders, and triceps to work together as they're designed to do. Research from the American Journal of Sports Medicine found that men who maintain pressing strength show 35% better functional performance in everyday pushing tasks and significantly lower rates of shoulder injuries. When you're pushing your stalled car to the side of the road, moving that new refrigerator into place, or still being able to help your buddy move furniture when you're 50 instead of just supervising, bench press strength is what keeps you in the game. It's not just about filling out a t-shirt, it's about staying useful and capable for decades. If shoulder pain is an issue, don't skip the bench. Adjust your technique. Try dumbbells, which allow your shoulders to move more naturally. Experiencing pain? Slow down your eccentric, lowering phase to 5 to 8 seconds to build stability in the joint. Here's how to perform a proper bench press. Lie on a flat bench with feet firmly planted on the floor. Grip the bar slightly wider than shoulder width. Pull your shoulder blades together and down. Lower the bar with control to mid-chest. Keep elbows at a 45-degree angle to your body, not flared out. Press the bar up and slightly back toward your face. Maintain full body tension throughout the movement. I recommend 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 10 reps with a weight that challenges you by the final rep of each set. The bench press builds the pushing strength you'll need for decades to come. But pushing strength is only half of the equation. Our next exercise develops the pulling power that keeps your posture strong as other men start to hunch and round. Exercise 4, pull up. Did you know that the average man loses 30% of his upper back strength between 40 and 60 if he doesn't train properly? There's one exercise that directly combats this decline. The pull-up isn't just another back exercise. It's the ultimate test of relative strength and the best developer of the upper back, lats, and grip. This movement creates the V-taper that makes your waist look smaller while building functional pulling strength that translates to everything from yard work to lifting overhead. What makes the pull-up particularly effective is how it forces your entire posterior chain to work as a coordinated unit. Unlike machine exercises that isolate muscles, the pull-up demands integration from your hands, arms, back, and core, exactly how your body needs to function in real life. When you're lifting your luggage into the overhead bin without assistance, pulling yourself up onto your boat after a swim, or still able to help your son practice climbing at the playground, pull-up strength is what separates capable men from spectators. It's not just about looking good in a fitted shirt. It's about maintaining the pulling strength most men lose with each passing decade. Too challenging? Use a resistance band for assistance until you build strength. Too easy? Add weight with a dip belt or weighted vest to continue progressing. Here's how to perform a proper pull-up. Grip the bar slightly wider than shoulder width. Start from a dead hang with arms fully extended. Pull your shoulder blades down and back before bending your elbows. Drive your elbows down toward your ribs. Pull until your chin clears the bar. Lower with control to full extension. Maintain tension in your lats throughout. I recommend 3 to 4 sets of as many quality reps as you can perform. If you can only do a few, perform multiple sets of low reps. If you can knock out 15 plus, start adding weight to continue challenging yourself. But upper body development isn't complete without addressing the shoulders that hold everything together. Exercise 5, overhead press. We've seen countless men develop rounded shoulders and neck pain as they age. But what if one exercise could directly prevent this while building impressive shoulder development? The overhead press isn't just another shoulder exercise. It's the fundamental vertical pushing pattern that maintains shoulder health and overhead strength. This movement trains your deltoids, upper chest, and triceps in their natural function of pushing weight overhead. Research in the Journal of Orthopedic Medicine shows that men who maintain overhead pressing strength have 42% fewer shoulder impingement issues and better cervical spine health than those who avoid vertical pushing. When you're placing those heavy suitcases in the overhead compartment without assistance, hanging Christmas lights without shoulder fatigue, or still playing catch with your kids or grandkids without pain, overhead press strength is what keeps you capable. It's not just about broader shoulders. It's about maintaining the vertical pushing strength that defines functional independence. If shoulder pain is an issue, don't abandon the overhead press. Modify your grip or use dumbbells, which allow a more natural movement path. Single arm presses can also help you stack your joints properly for better mechanics. Here's how to perform a proper overhead press. Stand with feet shoulder width apart. Hold the bar at your upper chest, hands just outside shoulders. Brace your core and slightly tuck your chin. Press the weight directly overhead, moving your head slightly back. At the top, your arms should be fully extended with biceps by ears. Lower the weight with control back to your upper chest. Keep your ribcage down throughout the movement. I recommend 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps with a weight that challenges you but allows for perfect form. This exercise maintains the overhead strength you'll need for a lifetime of functional movement. Our next exercise focuses on correcting the imbalances that lead to poor posture and shoulder pain in most men. Exercise 6, face pull. Did you know that for every hour you spend looking at your phone, computer, or driving, your posterior shoulder muscles weaken by up to 5%? There's one exercise specifically designed to counteract this modern epidemic. The face pull isn't just another shoulder exercise. It's the ultimate corrective movement for balancing all the pushing, typing, and driving most men do daily. This exercise targets the oft-neglected rear deltoids, mid-traps, and external rotators that keep your shoulders healthy and posture strong. Research from physical therapy journals demonstrates that strengthening the scapular retractors and external rotators can reverse forward head posture and reduce shoulder impingement by up to 60%, more than any other single exercise. When you're able to maintain good posture during long meetings or road trips, avoid the nagging shoulder pain that sidelines your golf game, or simply look confident and commanding in a dress shirt rather than slumped and rounded, face pull strength is the difference maker. It's not just about rear delt development. It's about counteracting the daily positions that destroy your posture over decades. This exercise is endlessly adaptable. Use cables, bands, or even a towel with weight attached in a pinch. The movement pattern matters more than the implement. Here's how to perform a proper face pull. Set cable pulley or attach band at upper chest height. Grab rope attachment or band with both hands. Step back to create tension. Arms extended. Pull toward your face, separating your hands as you pull. Drive your elbows high and wide, externally rotating at the shoulders. Squeeze your shoulder blades together at the end range. Return to start position with control. I recommend 3 to 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps with a lighter weight and perfect form. This isn't about ego lifting. It's about deep activation of often dormant muscles. But upper body development isn't complete without the rotational strength needed for athletic movement and injury prevention. Exercise 7, medicine ball rotational throw. Did you know that rotational movements make up 80% of the activities that typically injure men over 40? Golf swings, reaching for something in the back seat, or even just turning quickly can trigger back spasms without proper training. The medicine ball rotational throw isn't just another core exercise. It's a power developer that teaches your body to safely generate and absorb rotational forces. This exercise bridges the gap between gym strength and real-world movement patterns that most training programs completely ignore. Research from sports science journals shows that rotational power training can reduce oblique and lower back injuries by up to 65% while improving performance in virtually every recreational sport men typically enjoy. When you're driving the ball further than your buddies on the golf course, still able to swing an axe or shovel without fear of throwing your back out, or simply able to turn and reach in any direction without hesitation, rotational power is what keeps you moving freely. It's not just about visible abs. It's about building a functional core that protects your spine in every plane of movement. Here's how to perform proper medicine ball rotational throws. Stand perpendicular to a solid wall, feet shoulder width apart. Hold a medicine ball at chest height. Rotate away from the wall, loading your core and hips. Explosively rotate toward the wall, throwing the ball with maximal effort. Catch the rebound and immediately repeat. Keep your lower body stable and generate power from your core. Perform equal reps in both directions. I recommend 3 sets of 6 to 8 throws per side, focusing on maximum power with each repetition. Use a weight that allows for explosive movement while maintaining control. But whole body functional strength requires more than just upper body and core work. Exercise 8, Bulgarian split squat. We've been told that bilateral squats are all you need for leg development. But what if that's why so many men develop strength imbalances and knee issues as they age? The Bulgarian split squat isn't just another leg exercise. It's the ultimate developer of balanced, functional lower body strength. By training one leg at a time, you expose and eliminate the side-to-side disparities that cause compensations and eventually injuries. When you're easily navigating uneven terrain during a hike while your buddies struggle with stability, climbing stairs without knee pain despite decades of wear and tear, or maintaining the single leg balance that prevents falls as you age, Bulgarian split squat strength is what keeps you moving confidently. It's not just about leg size. It's about building the balanced, functional strength that maintains mobility for life. Here's how to perform a proper Bulgarian split squat. Stand about 2 feet in front of a bench or platform. Place 1 foot behind you on the bench. Keep your front foot flat and torso upright. Lower your body until your front thigh is parallel to the ground. Drive through your front heel to return to the starting position. Maintain balance and control throughout the movement. Complete all reps on one side before switching. I recommend 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps per leg, with a weight that challenges you in the final few repetitions. This exercise builds the balanced leg strength most men lack. Our next exercise develops the power that diminishes most rapidly as men age. Exercise 9, Kettlebell Swing. Did you know that explosive power declines twice as fast as maximal strength as men age? There's one exercise that directly combats this decline without the joint stress of traditional power movements. The kettlebell swing isn't just another conditioning exercise. It's a hip hinge power developer that teaches your body to generate force explosively while minimizing joint stress. This exercise builds the posterior chain power that transfers to everything from sports to daily activities. When you're still able to sprint to catch the train while your colleagues huff and puff, playing sports with your kids without feeling like you're moving in slow motion, or simply having the burst of energy needed for those moments that require explosive effort, kettlebell swing power is what keeps you quick and capable. It's not just about conditioning, it's about maintaining the speed and power that disappears fastest as men age. Here's how to perform a proper kettlebell swing. Stand with feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Hold a kettlebell with both hands in front of you. Hinge at your hips, sending the kettlebell back between your legs. Snap your hips forward powerfully to propel the kettlebell up. Let the kettlebell float to chest height from hip drive alone. Allow the kettlebell to fall back naturally as you hinge again. Keep your back flat and core braced throughout. I recommend 3 to 4 sets of 15 to 20 swings, focusing on power and proper form rather than just completing repetitions. This exercise maintains the explosive power you need for life. But no exercise program is complete without addressing grip strength, the most significant predictor of longevity in men. Exercise 10, Farmer's Carry. Did you know that grip strength is the single best predictor of mortality in men over 50? There's one exercise that develops this critical component while also building total body strength and stability. The Farmer's Carry isn't just another grip exercise. It's a total body stability developer that strengthens everything from your hands to your feet while under load. This movement creates the kind of functional, transferable strength that applies to virtually every daily activity. Research from medical journals shows that grip strength has a stronger correlation with mortality risk than blood pressure, and men who maintain strong grips into their later years show dramatically better overall health outcomes. When you're carrying all the groceries in one trip while the younger guys need multiple trips, still having the hand strength to open stubborn jars without asking for help, or maintaining the grip endurance for home improvement projects or recreational activities, Farmer's Carry strength is what keeps you capable. It's not just about forearm development. It's about building the fundamental carrying strength that defines functional independence. Here's how to perform a proper Farmer's Carry. Stand between 2 heavy dumbbells or kettlebells. Brace your core and hinge to grab the weights. Stand tall with shoulders back and chest up. Walk with controlled, deliberate steps. Maintain perfect posture throughout. Focus on full body tension and stability. Set the weights down with control when finished. I recommend 3 to 4 sets of 40 to 60 yards with the heaviest weights you can carry with perfect posture. This exercise builds the carrying capacity you need throughout life. But we can't forget about the pushing strength that quickly diminishes in untrained men. If you've enjoyed this video, please share it with friends and family who could benefit. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.